turned in his favour, and he can keep it that way.
You've got Mcdonnell 1 up, Spencer Oliver.
Yeah, I've got Mcdonnell 2 up now. I've got him just pulling away in the last couple of rounds.
Bob Mee, you've been at ringside many years now. What are the judges looking for, and how have you got it?
Hopefully the judges are looking for the same things we are. You know, the cleaner punches, the better attacking, and I think Mcdonnell's strength is bringing it through in the last 2 or 3 rounds. I've got him 2 up now.
2 up from Bob Mee, and Jamie Mcdonnell's fans now are getting to their feet, and they sense the shift in this fight. The fast first few rounds from Stephane Jamoye, but here comes Jamie Mcdonnell in the 9th, and it's inside the first minute of it as well.
Well, Mcdonnell actually shook him up with those punches. Again, he's been warned about pushing with his hands and with his head. He's going to have to be careful of that. Do not want points deducted here.
Still not contained, still trying to press forward, Jamoye, but nowhere near as smooth as he once was. He must be feeling the pace because of those body shots and the physical strength of Mcdonnell.
See, he's going to have to be very careful here. That's several warnings. I mean, sometimes it's a little sign of tiredness pushing towards the opponent. You're looking for safety, you're trying to nullify his work. But he doesn't want to be doing that. Too many warnings already.
Yep, doesn't want to be losing points, Jamie Mcdonnell. Just letting Jamoye back in. The 2nd minute of this 9th round. Clean action most of the way. And Jamoye now with a body shot, and Mcdonnell just a slight nod of appreciation as if to say, yeah, that was decent.
Still landing the punches at long range, Mcdonnell. That's better. I was just going to say not the same quality in them, but that was much better. Jamoye's defences are loosening a little bit more because he's having to chase things. He's having really to take some chances.
Jamoye is just taking 1 or 2 risks, and Mcdonnell getting that jab going, looking more organised and technically sound at the moment, Jamie Mcdonnell. But still, Jamoye squeaking through the odd punch.
Nice uppercut again for Mcdonnell.
Right hand from Mcdonnell. Good little operators, Glenn McCrory, aren't they? Glenn, still looks fairly fresh, doesn't he, Jim?
Yeah, they both do. I mean, Jamoye has come off the stool here, knowing he has to do something here. Things are not going his way any longer. He's not in the driving seat. That was a good left hook. So you have to expect a big drive from him in this round.
Well, the odds have shifted back and forth, and now 16 to 1 on Jamie Mcdonnell. Remember, he started a narrow favourite before this, then Jamoye took over on the betting. Now, well, the bookies are basically saying Jamoye needs a knockout and quickly.
I'd maybe like to see Mcdonnell just putting punches together a little bit more instead of the jab. This little fella's not a bad counter puncher, so just left, right, step in with 2 punches to stop him launching the counter. Just not the single shots.
He's had a whirlwind rise, Stephane Jamoye, since he turned professional in October 2007. He's packed them in. And after that whirlwind start here in his first European title challenge, he's rather backpedaled as Mcdonnell has asserted his game.
Yeah, and spending so much more time on the front foot, Mcdonnell, which is so important in this kind of battle. Pushing again. I think little Jamoye is trying to con the referee into maybe deducting a point there. He's only 21, but he's maybe learned some of the old pro tricks with the complaints.
Has his confidence just been deflated, Stephane Jamoye? Has he got anything else he can do? I think that body defence of Jamie Mcdonnell's been excellent tonight, Jim.
Yeah, well, everything's been excellent about him. I mean, he's kept his cool, kept a cool head through the early pressure, just kept the fight tight. Now he's beginning to break away with it. As the pace slows, he's getting a little bit more time, and there's a lot more quality in his punching now.
Coming off an 11th round win, Jamoye, but the 12-round experience with Mcdonnell, who went the full distance against Chris Edwards, narrowly beaten that night. But how he's matured since that evening in December 2007.
Just trying to sucker him into the counter there, Jamoye. Is pushing again with that shoulder. Really has to be careful of that again.
Right hand, finding the gaps, and wayward with his own hooks there, Jamoye. Just a bit jaded and a tired feel as he's throwing his punches, whereas Mcdonnell...
See the difference when he puts punches together, Adam. Single punches, no use. Put them together, takes command. Tremendous stuff from him.
But the feeling is that Mcdonnell has turned around to fight through the championship distance. And that's what being a champion's all about. He's up at European level. It's a tough one. It's a tough challenge. As a right hand goes in from Jamoye, who's not finished yet. But he will come out of this, if he wins, Mcdonnell, a much more all-round fighter.
Yeah, but he just has to be careful. He knows we're going to see a massive drive from Jamoye. He's running out of time now. You can see the way he's sitting in the corner. He knows he's lost his hold of this fight. He's falling behind, so he's going to have a massive drive. Good right hand from him.
Yep, he has caught Mcdonnell a few times, rather sillily as he drops the left. Maybe an amateur trait still that Mcdonnell needs to iron out before he can move on towards possible world title ambitions. Only one Jamie Mcdonnell resonating around the Doncaster Dome.
There's a lovely left hook from Mcdonnell. Beautiful punch. Just pushing again. He's warned again. I'm really worried about this. I mean, is it, you know, it's not a foul that would do a fighter damage.
Oh, right hand from Jamoye though, Jim. He's having a bit of success here in the 11th. It's a real gritty effort as he challenges to go home to Belgium with the European title. We believe, most of us at ringside, that Mcdonnell's now in a handy lead, but remember, 3 judges from France, Germany and Finland. We don't know how they're seeing things. Well, a point is being taken away. Bob Mee, is that about time?
Well, he'd warned him often enough, hadn't it? In itself, that foul was innocuous enough, but it was just one too many.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's not a foul that a fighter's going to be injured by or damaged, but he's given fair warning, several warnings, and that's the last thing you need here. Just give this little fellow so much heart.
And will that have an effect on the scorecards? Certainly a good round for Jamoye. Mcdonnell's just lost his way after a good 3 or 4 in a row. Digging in, Jamoye. Will home advantage, will the fact he's the European champion just make the difference for Jamie Mcdonnell tonight?
I mean, this has been a tremendous battle. Again, nip and tuck. Just non-stop action and hardly a clinch. Oh, great stuff for Mcdonnell.
Another good round to watch. Robinson by a couple, Jim by a couple, Spencer Oliver by a couple, but Bob Mee, you've got it level.
Yeah, I saw one round differently to you, and that swung it with that point deduction. It could be anybody.
How will the 3 judges be seeing it? I think Mcdonnell has just got to get through this round to keep his belt, but Jamoye's going to put a mighty effort in. Those right hands. What a good spectacle to start off 2011 for us, Jim.
I mean, it's amazing. It's been toe-to-toe every round, but not a clinch. I mean, apart from the warnings for pushing on, the referee could have, sat outside the ring here. Tremendous battle, but this is a huge drive we expected to see from Jamoye. And obviously the points deduction gives him massive confidence, puts him right back in the picture again.
You can see the difference of opinion at ringside sometimes as well. The three judges sitting, they've got another angle to us, two of them, one's in front of us. Right hand from Jamoye, back comes Mcdonnell. Who's going to dig deeper in this final session of the European bantamweight title?
Jamoye again giving it everything. Okay, he's having to force, but he's shown, for a young 21-year-old kid, he's shown tremendous maturity in this performance tonight. He will only get better whatever way this goes, and hopefully it will go Jamie Mcdonnell's way. But tremendous little fighter who will welcome back here anytime.
Absolutely, good uppercut from Jamoye. He showed heart, grit, skills, speed, but Jamie Mcdonnell's been equal to it. He's having to suck up a couple of body shots late on. It's a charge from the Belgian challenger in what has been a pulsating 12 rounds. It really has. Listen to the crowd. Both fighters have given it absolutely everything. They've got themselves into nick, into condition over the difficult Christmas period, and that is a credit to this sport.
It has been non-stop, unbelievable, and as I was saying earlier, in this kind of fight, this is where it's a big advantage boxing at home, just that the home crowd drags every ounce out of you. And Jamie Mcdonnell responding here.
A belter of a last round, and already our first fight on Sky Sports this year could be a candidate for one of the best of the year. A really good one, a treat to watch. Jamie Mcdonnell driving the punches on in the last few seconds. Is that what the difference will be? Has he retained his title? Dennis Hobson holds it aloft. Stephane Jamoye points to the air. They both believe they've